I'll make this real quick. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I hope you enjoy the video. I think KC can really cook today. I guess the best way to describe this is I will be disappointed in KC if they don't take a game. I think they really should. The signs are there. G2 6-0's LCK. KC was super competitive against G2 all year. The signs are there for them to get a couple games here. I'm cycling my way home from work while watching this. Yo, yo, yo. Make sure you're looking at the road. Make sure you're looking at the road. We're straight into draft. Let's boot it up. Let's boot it up. Okay, Varus ban, Bard ban from KC. KC have first pick, so they can definitely take away Orianna if they want to. Yehu Orianna was good, Faker's Orianna is good. The Vi ban is pretty good. Lee Sin ban is good for Jarvan, Cryo. Okay, they banned the Jarvan with the Lee Sin ban, so Orianna's open. So Faker really likes Akali into Orianna. He likes that. And Lee Sin's out, which is pretty good. Because that is annoying for Akali. Wow, Jace 1-2 for Doran. Jace Nocturne denial from the Orianna. Makes sense, makes sense. Nefiri Orianna's pretty good, but into Nocturne is not the best, but it works pretty well here. Could go Nefiri and Sion. It's a good answer. Yorick is a good answer. Sion, Yorick, Cassante. These are just answers to Jace. Wow, Donor's playing for Donor. I think Sion, Yorick, Cassante with a Nefiri is not bad. Or with a Xin Zhao, it's a good denial pick in the series. They're gonna go Ashe Seraphine. Really? Really? I mean, they could pick Akali here. They could pick Nautilus here. They could pick Lulu here and drop. They could pick Cassio, but I don't really like Cassio into Ashe, Orianna, or Seraphine. It's too outranged, I think. You could go Mel AD carry here, to be honest. Victor's also good. That's a Showmaker classic. Could also go Galio, to be honest. There's the Mel, yeah. Mel into Ashe Seraphine, mama. Okay, well, I think Camille ban is good. I think Pyke ban is good. There's also Akali, which is still up and a little bit dangerous, and it's brewing. For T1 bans, I mean, junglers are good. Sin, Nefiri, Sion top, Yorick top. These are just annoying for Jace. The Camel. I like that. The Camel. The Wukong, yeah, good. It's Jace jungle, Jack, Nocturne top. Yeah. Surely they target Keria here a bit, right? Camille, nice. It's game 1, so there's a lot of options. They won't be able to, like, pinch the draft super hard. Xin Zhao, yeah, good ban. I think Pyke is a good ban. It is. Pyke, Nocturne, Jace, Mel sounds scary for Ashe Seraphine to play against. The problem is Nautilus is still open, so they can just put a Naut on 4 if Pyke's banned. They're really fine here, T1. So Pyke is open. I think Pyke, Akali are pretty good for T1 right now. And for KC, I think Sion, Nefiri are pretty good. It's Mel Pyke. Oh my god, that's scary, man. It's scary to play against. T1 has their best champs right now. They can also go Shyvana top. Yeah, you're right. They could play Shyvana top into Jace. That's a Mirwin classic. I don't know if Kana plays Shyvana though. Oh, I think Galio is really good here. Galio and Akali are both great last picks here. There's the Sion into Jace. And I think it's just Nefiri last, surely. What else is there? Nefiri. Nasus isn't the best. Sylas jungle is pretty fun here though. Sylas, Pantheon are other options. Yeah, I think Galio or Akali. I actually think Galio is better than Akali, maybe. Oof. So KC have drafted full team fight. Full team fight, good scaling, good lanes, good clear, very standard comp. Very standard. It's not bad. It's pretty solid, pretty reliable. But, like, T1 is just fist fight to fucking death. Push lanes, roam around, poke them, find angles that T1 are very good with. They have very creative champs to be very creative with. And yeah, if I'm Yike this game, I'm pathing bot and I'm covering bot. Maybe level 6 with Sion ult and Nefiri ult, they can target Dorat, but I think T1 needs to be around bot, KC needs to be around bot. I also need to be on the right side. I got told I need to be on the right side now. Ooh, is that T1 Pyke? Finally, we're here. This has been a matchup that people have wanted to see for a long time. T1 versus KC. Oh boy. Oh, I wish I could hear the crowd. I can hear the KC fans going.
Faker is feeling pretty confident in this matchup.
Going crazy.
Absolutely should be. I mean, this is the matchup that we actually saw Quid pick into Faker.
Ooh, Akali getting Electrocute proc on the first wave is actually not the best for Orianna. This is a matchup that a lot of
Akali players really do like, and the question, is kind of like, can you find the angles to make the big plays? Because otherwise, Orianna generally just slowly builds a lead. She's not attacking you down in lane, slowly kind of whittling you out, and can create a pretty big CS advantage. So you have to be willing and able to go for those aggressive plays.
Well, Pei's already taking a fair bit of damage here, as we can see. Down
nice trading in bot.
Does get a
very
little
nice
bit
trading
back
in bot.
response, but it has something for you.
A lot of the casters
nice
have been
chunk.
saving their pennies.
I was going to say, my pennies have also been attempted to be saved when I'm not buying baby things. Not going to lie. As Faker down to about 100 here, as Yahoo is doing what it says on the tin.
Ooh,
I am range
Faker needs to pop a pot here. This is tough.
Faker, though, just popping his
He's
pot
taking a
now,
lot
but
of damage
he's
in this lane.
Very low.
Yike is doing 3 camps into invade. He has pushing mid, pushing bot. It's a good invade. It's a very... Hook on to Bussin. No tower aggro though. Busio's gonna lean into the red buff. Invade from Yike onto Owner. Can jump on him here.
Bounces on top of Owner. That's a great
Doesn't get a lot of damage down though. Faker's roaming down, but Faker's quite low here. It's a 4v4, but I think KC's slightly favored unless they get a pretty good hook into an E. Rooted. Yike gets... Owner got it! Ooh, that's bad for KC. This whole play is for the red buff, and they didn't even get it. And now flash out. Kalis has Ghost here. He can cook a bit.
Live through the ignite though, and now Carrier needs to get himself out of the way. Some defense here from Owner, but he gets into the fog of war. Gets that help back.
Oh, he has to react to that, but the E missed. Flash forwards from Owner. Kalist is dead. Pace might die as well, though. It's 1 for 1. No, it's not. Okay, it's 1 for 2. Shibal for KC. Great play by T1. They can't lose this early fight. Their champs need to win this fight. They need to get the red, but they lost it. And now it's a 1k gold lead to KC, to T1. They had to win that there, KC. That was a really important sequence. They dropped the ball. Lost the smite, lost the 3v3.
Former and current
Ooh, Busio rooted, no flash. Stun gets sidestep.
Busio, great sidestep there, but he's still very, very dead. That's going to be the auto to
come through. Oh god, this game is full chop for KC. Oh, this game's really chopped. The worst part about this game right now for KC is Owner is going to get level 6 in 1 more level, and there's no flashes bot, and they have Pike. So the amount of pressure KC bot lane is going to be under for the next 3 minutes is actually disturbing. Their comp is really good at punishing flashes on immobile champs. Oh, well, he's level 5 and he's clicking bot. He's dead. It's feeding in bot. It's time to feed in bot. So the way, I guess the best way to describe the game is like Ashe, Seraphine, Naafiri. It doesn't have that much CC early, but it has a lot of poke. So they want to keep T1 on the tower, keep them poked, keep them at range, and never give them a window to go in. But now they have no sums, and T1 can just run at them. They can't just poke them on the tower anymore, like level 1 through 4. It's gone. That window's gone. So they can't do anything.
Against a comp, and Ashe and Seraphine are looking like they're going to be paper. This is the kind of game that KC really needs to.
They are going to be paper. He's right. Every hook is a kill. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Every hook is just a kill. Oh my god, Faker is chilling so hard. They're going to fight Yike. He's going to try and steal the Grum.
Oh, another bone skewer to come through here.
Oh, they almost got it. Oh my god, that E hit. He could die.
Carrier had probably the best Pike game I have ever seen.
And he lost
this season. They did not win. So maybe there's something there. Ulti to come through.
Go base. Nocturne 6 on Crab. Go base now. That's a level 6 Nocturne. Run for your life. They could dive the Seraphine here, but they're not going to do it. Carrier is in between their towers, standing there, menacingly.
Yeah, there we go.
So it wasn't the worst possible thing to happen, but now Busio, unfortunately, he is probably going to get dove here.
Well, there's a fight going on elsewhere as well, as Yike looking for Faker. He goes into the Shroud, though,
Busio?
and just ults away. That is going to be Pays on a killing spree.
It's going to be, game 1 is going to be a humiliation ritual, okay? This is not going to get any better for a long time for KC. This is going to be fucking brutal. This is going to be brutal. EU fans who have stayed awake for this, wake up for game 2 maybe, because oh my god, this is going to be rough. I just feel like giving T1, I wouldn't say KC's draft is bad, it's just they are playing a draft against T1's best champs, and the champs that T1 have are so good at dealing with KC's comp if they get a lead.
One of the grubs, Paranoia comes through pretty defensively here, as the fear is not quite going to work out too much, but now Doran just dives in, goes actually to the skies into the middle of 3 people, and then wanders away. Ooh. The arrow is going to sail by, and T1 now realizing that they can go back, looking for the 2-for-1 grubs trade, and Yike has to get out of there. Pays looking for Kalist as well, who's just not allowed to lane.
Kalist can't enter the lane. This is the thing though, like, when you're playing Ashe Seraphine 2-3, which is I think the riskiest point of KC's draft, if they pick Melon 3, they have Camille, Pike, and Nautilus. They have 3 champs, so you can't ban out support. So you're always in this game of, you can get one shot at any point.
Owner and Caria in such good positions.
Yeah.
They are not going to be losing any 2v2s.
Another smite from Owner
It's going to be the
wins.
steal as well.
Faker just flashed in.
Flash away. Faker just backflips over the wall though, and I don't think this doggo is going to be able to do anything.
Unlucky.
Does manage
Nice
to
jump
bounce
from
over the
Yike.
wall and is
Whoa, chat. I will say one thing though in their defense. Don't be game one endies.
That's a really big circle.
If you're an OG watcher, you know by now to not be a game one endy.
But in this game, it is Owner getting very far ahead, and these are, you know, their
no reflect.
stats
Busio should be 6. No, he's really far from 6.
Important one throughout the series.
Well, I hope that it gets more important as well. Good flash away from Kalis, who does manage to land the arrow. I believe Rebuttal was on cooldown, but the paranoia.
This game is unplayable.
Comes in and just puts him down.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's gonna die. It's a kill for Seraphine, I guess.
Pressure up. Do not allow Yike
that's a kill.
Space to be able to recover.
Ulti comes through here as Yike does avoid a bit of the damage, but he was never winning that 1v1. Pays is able to put him down. Oh dear.
Okay, Doran no flash.
Like a little bit of a sign of desperation as
Doran will die here. He's dead. There is a kill for KC here. God bless. Will it go to Kalist?
Be going down, turns his attention to the wave, and will be falling.
All right, Kalist gets a kill. I put Ash most kills in the tournament. He's not doing me a favor here, but he got 1, so I'll take it.
Yeah, this is a game you can
play I think KC have found the game plan. Right-click Doran.
Quick soul, they have a massive advantage.
Oh god, Carrier's gonna hook him, auto him, and ult him.
Deficit and farm, then you
okay,
are have a chance in a
what?
fight.
That hit?
That didn't look very fair. Carrier is going
Carrier,
to
you can stop it now. We get it.
Is, Carrier still wanting to
Carrier, you little rat.
He gets hit by the kitchen sink and taken down.
He's trying to fucking embarrass him.
Take a look at the minimap. No
Back up.
From his
mid laner's in bot. Checks out.
Maybe he was actually reading what Busio was saying. Is there's a paranoia towards the bottom side of the map. Owner is just going. Stats come up before like.
Bro, game 1 looks like a fucking charity match. I'm not even kidding.
Was against Hanwha Life Esports. There's a reason why T1 are our 2nd seed, and it's because Hanwha were able to win that best of 5, and Owner's Nocturne was just not that good.
If KC ever click into River, they... Oh my god, this is embarrassing, bro. What the fuck are we doing? Please lock in KC next game. Don't be a game 1 endy.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry. I will not get sucked into this. Okay, game 1's rough. Okay, it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. Okay, we
it's
go
like
next
Silas.
game.
He's got like
sometimes you gotta go next. It do be like that. It do be
one
like
does
that.
dash, one does chain.
Listen, I've seen DK up against KT 2-0, stomping them 10k gold lead soul, and they lost the series 3-2. I won't get sucked into first games. I won't do it. Or second games. Whatever you do,
a comp that wants to play
don't look at the CS in jungle, okay? That's the one point that I'll say is best to not look at. That is fucking absurd.
Baker in the bot lane, so they're going to try to overload and potentially make a play here.
Oh, Pays.
That's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. Yo, T1's getting a little... Yo, don't get too cocky, T1. Yo, no circus, right? Or maybe a circus. Yo, Pays, why did I pick you for KDA and Pick'ems? Like, you were 6-1. It was looking great. But of course, you're going to start dying. Don't forget, if KC do lose the series and go to the lower bracket, they will play T1 again likely if they get through Team Liquid. But at this point, I'm not sure if we're going to get through Team Liquid. Let's see.
Ripping out that shield as quickly as possible. Owner with the Dustbringer. Seeing what he can do. Busio getting an encore, and it actually manages to clip Faker. Goes into the Shroud, though, to keep himself safe. And now just going
another
to
kill.
in,
Another kill. KC, you're starting to get some back.
Get whatever he could, and that, in fact,
Faker's like laughing. Okay.
And the KC composition, I think, is
he's like smiling.
To work.
Okay.
Jehu
has a gold lead, right? That's pretty good.
But it's very dangerous.
Listen, I saw Carrier Pike do something very similar to this, but even dirtier in the LCK, and he lost the game. If you know, you know. Aware. If you know, you know. How is Owner 10 CS per minute in jungle? Has Owner just been practicing smite fights or some shit? How do you even practice smite fights? How is he 7-0 in smite flips in 2 series so far? Like 7-0 on coin flip smites?
Familiarity, you know, with some of these players.
Is it time to buy a lottery ticket? Or is he just that good?
The fuck is this? Of international.
Feeling a little bit more like domestic Doran here today in this game.
Doran just said, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Teleport away, might be able to take
Don't look at mid and bot. Oh my god.
In trade for probably some bounty gold as the Rift Herald is thrown down.
The fuck?
Is this
Rift Herald
turret?
just drifted.
I think it is. That's what I was going to say, is that Kalist, you know, is up here on the top side working in the tower, but KC sent 4 members there to try to make that play.
Carrier can solo kill Kalist. He doesn't know Busio's here.
So they're going to get the tier 2 easily. They get 3 plates off that as well.
Oh my god, he's holding them top.
Just soaking experience every single time.
What's the play for KC? The play for KC is to sit there and find Doran, apparently. Doran! Come here!
want to kill Doran and try and get something off the back of this play. Shockwave, fantastic.
Operation Kill Doran is in full swing here for KC.
Exactly. I mean, you just look into the top side jungle. Owner is taking your red buff. Faker is working on your tier 2 tower.
Oh, God.
And they're engaged.
They're also going to take Busio as well.
What? He got his flash.
As there is the Busio to connect. Death from below is named very correctly. Scary is going to help lock
just
down
predict
that kill.
him.
Yike taking some damage from Pays as well. But also, the Dagger's doing some work here. Yike looking a little bit aggressive, but T1, they're still looking for more as Carrier wanting to take down Busio, gets the stun, and that's going to set up for the reset to come on through.
Oh, no.
Owner also will just kill Yike.
Say that much.
Wait, but now it's just a sled.
Yep.
That might be okay.
And the push.
I don't know, man.
They're back in business.
Some stuff happened, but
It's not like...
I don't know.
They're just getting...
It's a 9.5k gold advantage. There's a stun on Doran.
Doran!
The onslaught is going to come through as well. Q going to get charged as Kalist trying to do
he's a
damage
tanky
to
Jace.
Doran. And it's just not going to work. Doran, though, going to show him how it's done as before he goes down.
Chat, can we stop with the lull? Can we stop writing lull? Are you done?
Although
are you done with the lull? Are you done?
Just does not feel like he is really getting.
Look at Faker's score, by the way.
There,
Look at Faker's score. He's just like...
Just didn't have the damage to actually knock down Doran quickly at all, and then he gets the kill in that situation where it
I'll keep farming, but
dead to rights. Owner is
this is
farming
fucking easy.
every camp of Yikes. He did that, right?
Me and Faker just co-streaming this one.
Up on the enemy AD carry.
All right, well, Yike is going to get paranoid, and I do not blame him.
Is he just...
will be taken
How many solo kills does Owner have this game?
Situation at all.
Did T1 like book a dinner, like a lunch? No, like an early lunch. Did they have a reservation or some shit?
Like 3 camps. Just got to take 3 camps. All right. There's a beautiful rebuttal as Busio just going to get executed by Pays. Dash cannon to try and get himself.
How many solo kills does T1 have this game? Tell me. How many solo kills they have? I feel like everyone's getting solo killed. He can just base and TP back here, Pays. Oh, God. Like T1, you could do Baron. You don't have to kill KC anymore. You could do Baron. Huh? Yeah? You know?
Maybe they'll
Turtle for Elder at 22 minutes in.
It just feels like if you leave your base now, I can't imagine a world in which you are not just...
KC fans, we gotta stop booing T1. And the reason is because once upon a time, there was an LPL player who didn't shake Faker's hand after they beat him in the best of 5. And from that disrespect point onwards, the rest is history. If you know, you know. The LPL, bro, that's where it started.
A very quick victory under 25 minutes. This might
Wait,
be
Owner,
in that direction,
no flash.
We'll see. There is the paranoia to come down very defensively, though, as he actually uses it to reposition. Owner gets in there. Going to be a big shutdown, and that is going to go over to Yahoo. Carrier getting amongst it, though, as we can see. 1 versus 3 now.
Oh, 2 kills.
As the ulti from Pays comes on down, and that is going to lock up a kill. But Pays getting a little bit lower. Faker finally making his presence known as he tries to get over the wall and does use the ulti to do so. But Canna blast cones himself and will try to get this teleport out. Faker knows that he is going to be able to escape.
Bro, they were pinging the Nexus towers before he showed flying. Did they see he was TPing to the Nexus towers?
Yeah,
Did you see that?
absolutely was. And they are able to
Did they like see it in fog or what?
Owner, KC,
did someone check the Nexus towers? There was 3 pings here on that tower before he left the bush. Someone must have put their camera on the fog. Pays, no deaths this game, okay? No more. You got a good scoreline. Keep the kills up.
That I have seen outside of the funnel meta, which was just that's not included.
Dark times.
It was definitely dark times. As the arrow is going to connect onto Faker, there is the unstoppable onslaught and the shockwave. That is a lot of R buttons, but I think it's required
KC,
in order to make sure that they lock down this Akali and get the kill as quickly as possible.
Yeah,
now they've got 40 seconds.
No vision at all, and Busio is going to try to move forward and get some vision back. But
that is
aha, we're 4v5 on the map. We will do Baron,
5 seconds
and then we will go in 4v5.
Just going to send it into that backline.
Whoa, Owner might die here.
Encore is decent, but that damage onto Kalist is massive. Owner will be taken
out. Double kill for Yike.
Will also be secured. Yike doing a whole bunch of work here as, oh my, never mind. Fake is going to show up. Canna looking to be taken down here as Busio
can he get out here?
Out with a bit of drop from the beat, but
maybe
it's
he can.
not going to
Yahu's
quite work. Yahoo here as well. Doesn't have his ultimate for the next little
okay,
while, but
I mean,
a couple of
KC
seconds
got
and
2
that'll
kills,
be back
right?
up again. And T1, that was a little bit of a bridge too far.
Yeah, they decided to go for that fight, having a bit of fun, I think, in this one.
Now, Pace!
Oh, there's the rebuttal. And Kalist not going to get killed by the ult.
That's his death.
Right, we got to do something about Mage's bot. We got to do something, right?
Huge threat here.
Somehow, we got to do something.
Surely. If KC were even
CS deficit at 25 minutes in international history. As Owner is going to secure a rampage.
Bot lane
for Pays,
2-14.
10-2-7 now on.
Right, I mean, game 1 was bad, but surely it can't get much worse than this, right?
Leave some gold for the other people.
Or maybe just kill the Nexus, and then you don't need to really worry about it. Owner, just prove that that you are the carry.
Which team has the best win rate against T1?
Yeah.
Lost Ratones 2-0.
Yeah,
in the
absolutely
technically at international events because it was international.
From a game like this, because ability to
Pays bought Magi's. Nice, that's good because basically when he buys Magi's, his brain will tell him that he shouldn't die. So flashing forwards, he won't do that.
Yeah,
which is good for the pick'ems.
I think one thing that does be
my favorite thing about this whole game is Faker's scoreline. He's just watching his he's just watching his fucking kids just body the shit out of KC. 3 KP and 23 kills. He's just fucking. Do I need to come bot? Nah, we're gonna kill them. Do you need me top? Nah. You need me chunk? Nah. Okay. Cool. Alright, come on T1, wrap up game 1. Come on.
It's absolutely
let's try a second time. T1's gonna go for Elder. The worst thing you can do against 3 inhibitors is try and end the game when Elder's spawning. Because if you actually fuck it up somehow, and they get Elder with 3 inhibs down, they will get so much gold.
They heard that it's only the 2nd largest CS deficit. Alright, Yike in a lot of trouble here. Pays looks for the ulti. That was an ambitious one. There's a paranoia. Never mind, not ambitious at all. Now they're going to look to just try and kill them all. Bone Skewer connects. That is 3 on the floor.
You just don't fuck it up.
Wave is incredible.
And then
as Carrier goes down, but he's the only one to fall. As the immediate revenge for T1 does come down. The former T1 player is left till last here as Canna will try and charge some Qs underneath these Nexus turrets, but this battle against Faker, I don't think is one that he is going to win. Nexus turrets fall, no Elders required here.
I'm not even playing and that hurts.
As they will obliterate KC in the first game.
An incredible first
that was
game here
fucking
to kick things off against KC.
Yeah.
T1. Showing
Faker's sipping his drink after the game. Oh, it's cooked. Alright, similar bans. A bit easier draft now for KC because a lot of OPs are out. They obviously want to look for Jarvan with these bans, I would say. I mean, Jarvan is really strong right now. Poppy's out, Lee Sin's out, Akali's out, which is annoying for Jarvan. Nefiri's annoying for Jarvan. But there is a Bard open. The problem is for Bard is Naught is in. They banned Ziggs. Do you take Bard or Jarvan? Because you gotta take one. Okay, they take the Bard. Okay, to this. Okay. Yeah, I think giving him Pike game 1, Bard game 2 is probably troll. What? What? Are we trolling? Bro, I would much rather play like Victor mid into Cassio than play versus Bard as Cassio. Unless they have a trap for the Bard. I'm not sure what the trap is, though. They take Wukong instead. Like, Nautilus is the only real trap for Bard. Unless they're playing like Jhin Naut. Camille support into Bard is their answer. And just eat through carry as Shampoo. Bro, it's already game 2. I don't know if that's gonna... Oh my god, I picked Camille for highest win rates, bro. People are gonna ruin it. Okay, Camille what, though? Because this Ziggs ban was crazy by T1 then, surely. Ziggs Camille would have been sick here. This would have been such a good pick. Nice bend. Ezreal Camille. Yeah, I mean, Pace has a lot of champs here. He can go Jhin. He could go Kai'Sa Bard, Jhin Bard. They could go fucking MF, Caitlyn. They could just drop here and pick Faker. They could pick Victor for... Faker's doing his thinking pose where he bites his finger. What's he thinking? I mean, Victor is pretty safe. Galio's pretty good. They go for the Caitlyn. Okay. So they're not going to drop him. I mean, Akali's out, which is Faker's favorite counter into Cassio. Talking to Kana. I wonder if they're going to ban tops. I mean, what mids would you realistically ban? I mean, for Cassio, Victor's annoying, Syndra can be annoying. Maybe, I mean, Galio can be okay, but I think maybe you just play the game. There's the Jarvan ban. I wonder what Yike's playing this game. What is Yike playing this game? Pantheon doesn't sound... I mean, it sounds not bad, but they might ban it. I think he might have to play Sejuani this game, unironically, with Camille support and a melee top into Wukong. I think Sedge could be an answer. There's Galio ban.
I just don't know whether it's quite going to be enough. As the Galio is going to be
Faker's fucking tired. Nar ban.
Taken away.
Taking away a blind top. Yeah, blind tops right now are not the best. There's like Ambessa, I guess, but it might need a cover ban. There's Renekton. But that might need a Vayne ban. Actually, I think it's okay if you give Dora and Vayne, to be honest. With their draft, they're quite squishy, just play. Okay, they ban the Vayne. Okay, so they really want Renekton.
I think maybe kind of might be looking for a crocodile.
Yeah, he is.
He could just
Do you take away Renekton here? What is he
like
going to pick here?
You know, being able to actually take over
Oh, Syndra! It's so good into Cassio, and it's been buffed. Syndra into Cassio, like I said, Syndra, Victor are the two biggest counters to Cassio. Outside of like a Galio answer. I mean, KC, what are they going to do? Renekton Sejuani here? Renekton Maokai? Renekton Nidalee? This is like probably their best option, to be honest. And I think Doran can just go Kiana. I I think Doran just goes Gragas on 5 here into Renekton on 5. Surely. Kiana got buffed, but I'm not sure if it's like... There's the Renekton. I think Doran Gragas is amazing here. Doran Gragas just goes crazy. Surely he goes Gragas here, right? Kiana Renekton? What else is there? Do you have any Quinn or what? Are you gonna go Quinn? You're not gonna go Quinn. Trundle into Renekton? Yeah, Doran Gragas is crazy. Alright, well, the Kiana is kind of risky. I mean, the problem you had here is, I guess they thought they needed an 80 jungler, but every 80 jungler's out. Nocturne the Fury's out, Poppy's out, Lee Sin's out, Vi's out, Jarvan's out. They picked Wukong. Your options then are Pantheon, Xin Zhao, or I don't know. But the problem you have is Wukong is good against 80 junglers because it's passive. He gets armor. So normally into Wukong you play Nidalee, Sejuani, Maokai. I think maybe Sejuani could have worked there, but it looks like Yike wants to play Kiana. He wants to run around and fight. He wants to run around and he wants to fist fight people. Which is, I mean, it's nice, but it just, does it work? Because Kiana Kiana Renekton is heavy AD. Explain how Syndra counters Cassio. It's just range. Syndra just outranges. Anytime Cassio hits a Q, Syndra can just QE. And if he doesn't hit a Q, Syndra just slowly pokes her down. It's quite frustrating.
They can get done, and you got to be confident. If you're gonna play with Camille, you got to be a madman.
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
No heal bot is pretty big.
And dodges away from
so in terms of win conditions, the game is pretty heavy through bot again for KC, I would say.
Yeah,
Camille wants to permafight. Top is kind of neutral again. Top is whatever this game, I would say. It's path bot, fight bot, all in bot. Did he sneak into the...
Throwing themselves into danger on repeat, trying to start fights,
oh my god, this is awful for KC. The reason this is awful for KC is I think KC 3-man invaded here, and Owner snuck up here, and he's put a ward for when Kiana crosses, and he took her camps, and now Camille has no flash. Wukong's not that good at ganking early, but if Owner sees an angle where Camille uses E, he can just do Grump and gank bot. This is going to be awful for KC maybe. But I think Yike will know in 3, 2, 1. Wukong took by bot side. Back up bot, care. They're going to start clicking back now.
Isaac has warned you, okay, so do not be surprised. It's okay now. Yeah, Busio
good timing.
Just get ushered
saved
out of the
right?
lane. Ono makes his way over. Busio
Owner?
down to
Are you
200.
Oh my god, the flash E!
His first blood is picked up.
Yike is coming though.
All right, let's see whether they can clean this one up. Pays down to 100. Kaliss now in trouble though. Headshot comes through and Yike just puts him down. Owner is able
2
to
kills
trade.
for Yike, 2 for 2.
Makes it a 2 for 2 in the
How's
end.
the wave in bot?
Yeah,
Kaliss did go a little quick, but it's okay, it's 2 for 2. Also very nice that Owner died, because then Yike can take bot camps, right?
Then he could go in, and maybe they
very
could have
nice
multiple kills
for
without
Yike.
him dying.
He lost his whole camps, but now he's got some kills. It's not that big of a deal, I think. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
The wave is good for Kaliss, right? Which is the most important part. And Pace is level 2.5, Kaliss level 3, and the wave is good for Kaliss. So in XP, he's actually fine. I'm surprised Yike's not just going for a double crab here. He's going for a bot gank. Is this going to work? This could work, but Owner's here.
Yeah, he's going to get stunned, but now Busio is in trouble. Still doesn't have the flash, remember. Peace once again. And that is another kill onto this Camille. Magical Journey is going to bring them over towards Yike, who tries to get into stealth to try and get out. Nice double stun. But guess what it means?
Maybe he can run, actually.
Nothing. As Peacemaker comes through yet again. Yike is still trying to skip around this jungle.
Bard is passive.
Just terror shaping and things like that. But Carrier has the meep slap. And
well, it was good for about a minute. I think Kiana should have just taken the Raptors, taken bot crab, crossed to top crab, and then taken Grump base and then just cleared back down. I don't like that pathing from Yike. It's quite greedy. He has so much gold.
Because to me, you see these low health bars. He is doing fine here. Wait for Yike to go in first. He is full health. The arcane shift in early to me was the big mistake.
Went way too early.
I don't think he needs
I think they can get it. They can get like 1 or 2 for free there because there are no flash Caitlyn, right?
And you live, and then he has the summoners for this play where Busio goes in. They're expecting them to be able to win this.
Oh my god, Busio is clicking way too far forward.
They realize, oh god, we can't actually keep going forward. So Owner
now he's on the Grump invade top side, but he could have been here way earlier. He got blue. Yike just stole Owner's blue, I think. They didn't show it. But he just outsmited Owner for the first time this tournament. Owner just got outsmited. Off screen doesn't count. Really? You're gonna do us like that? Give us one. 12.6 on bar. The problem is with T1, and I mean this seriously, you can kind of do this with every champ almost. Carry up Camille, carry up Pike, carry up Bard.
The always winning team.
You can do like, I'm pretty sure he has a really good Alistar win rate. Like their win rates are just super high because they just win a lot. Because they're just fucking insane.
The whole time. He was just on Gen G before. It's alright. Canner is now having to blow the ultimate. It's going to be able to keep him alive though, as there is the kill onto Carrier in the bottom lane.
It's a shame that Busio got it. They should definitely push here and chase pace.
As well, but it is a good dive onto the
Doran
Bard.
just eat
In
the
the meantime,
minion.
there is still more happening here in this top lane as Owner does make his way out, and now Canna going to take that as an invitation just to kill Doran.
Nice. They got 2 kills bot here, Casey. Great dive. Actually, an amazing dive. Yikes, but I think Owner's top gank. I don't know why he's donering top. He's trying to kill a Renekton. Let's pretend Owner killed top. I don't think it really matters for the game, you know? I think the Renekton Gragas is just 2 fucking noodles hitting each other for the next 20 minutes. Bot lane is everything. So now they've stabilized bot pretty well.
Too much behind it.
Yeah, Doran's being quite greedy up here.
Exactly. You bought Swifties, you bought some mana, so
he has no flash as well.
There is Doran trying to keep him off of this tower, but Kana knows he has no explosive cast, so there's not really that risk.
If Kana can just like...
one shot and you picking up turret aggro.
Yeah, Busio making his way in though. Hookshot is going to get the stun.
Oh my god, that was really well played by Kana.
Busio
He's dead though.
Withstand that one shot. The flash on in as Owner finds the Q for the kill. Flash away from
I feel like that
Busio.
was really well played by Kana. The rage banishment there was great. Yeah, the Camille was super useless, but now she's gotten 3 kills, so he went in the fight bot on a dive, he had 1 longsword. Now he has Ruby longsword and a tunneler, so he's got so much items. Look at the gold lead though. Casey, we're doing a little bit here. We're doing a little bit.
Exciting to see Casey.
Yeah, Casey's gonna do the grubs. I think Faker knows that Busio's behind him. But that's the Cassio Syndra matchup right there. Just throwing spells at him.
Now just blowing the ultimate, but the magical journey comes
There's
through
4 people top.
He's going to pull the crocodile away from the turret, and that
What
should
the?
be the kill. Owner picks up that one as well, moving to 3-1. And T1 finding the
I mean, it's
cross
quite a smart play by T1. They can't fight Drake. And if they stay bot and Owner goes to grubs, they will just get dove again. So they just go 4-man top and get grubs.
Oh, wow. Faker as well.
Yeah, that is a lot of True Shot Barrage damage to try and take down.
Doesn't hit.
The,
no flash Cassio. No flash Syndra. They traded flashes. 2 plates to Casey. No, just 1 plate.
Second plate.
Busio not close to 6 yet. Carrier is. 1 grub would be nice, but yeah, Owner has smite. Was a good swap by T1 actually. The game could have looked pretty bad for them if they stayed bot and got Doven. Is T1 out if they lose this series? No.
Yeah. And I think that KC,
no one's out if they lose this series. Next series is elimination. Team Liquid is maybe getting eliminated or DCG. I don't think putting Renekton Merc Treads into Caitlyn Bard is a good idea. They need to...
And then the game is all
like Renekton just ran top and is recalling. I think the lane assignment's so weird. Now Ezreal's running top.
But T1 disagree.
And now Renekton's late to bot.
Been really frustrating.
The lane assignment was bad by KC. They just lost push in both sides because they didn't know where to go.
Having a good time. And then
Faker has no flash here.
Faker has found Yike, or has Yike found Faker? True Shot Barrage.
Another kill for Busio. He's finding a lot of kills here.
Oh, good, and they have such strong playmakers on this team that are very difficult to deal with. As Keria,
I think he might just be dead. Yeah, Supreme Display
yes, flash.
does come on down here.
Oh, he tried to flash double stun.
Looking for the cosmic binding.
Good flash by Kana, get the kill. Another kill for KC, 6-7.
Noises as he is going to get taken out.
TP behind
Teleport will
Ezreal
bring
top.
Doran towards that Owner, but
wow, so T1 are doing everything in their power
at the very least
to try to put their bot lane against Kana.
He did get the flash off Kana. So
and away from the Ezreal Camille. Can they dive the Renekton again? Like last time they did it 4-man. 3-man is a bit trickier, especially with Camille hovering. I think he can stay if he wants, but he's going to base and run top and put Kalist back into bot. But T1 can do the same thing again. They can just be rats, push bot here, take the plate if they want, press B, run top, press B on Doran, run bot, and they can just keep doing this like mismatch permanently away from Kalist and Busio. And this basically means that the Caitlyn and Bard can scale for free. Busio's trying to cancel Pace, doesn't find him in time, and now Pace is gone. And now Kalist has to push this bot wave as quick as possible, and then base and run top. And by the time he does that, they will push top and run bot. Like, I think at one point, I think KC should now just say, fuck it, we can't get the top, they should just hit bot tower. It's impossible.
We just saw him dodge like really well played.
Yeah, they're just gonna hit bot tower now. Leave Ezreal here, have Camille move up, and then just try and defend top.
Is moving, so has to be a bit careful.
But they have 3 grubs here T1, so they might get first blood tower. But Ezreal's getting a lot of time by himself, and he's not sharing gold or XP. Kalist gets first blood tower, that's massive for KC. Pays will get a tower, and Quest. I mean, second Drake to KC. Yike and Kalist are pretty fed. Their comp scales well. This is really, really comfortable. Also, I think Camille with this is like the next 2 to 3 minutes of Camille is insane. She's so strong. Look at this.
Going to get put into
just kills him. You see what I mean? The Camille champ is insanely strong in support if he gets a little bit ahead.
That type of kill,
great kill from Busio. I think Busio this game has been amazing. Purely because he's inted really hard in the first 2 minutes. In lane, he died twice 2v2, but he didn't stop going in. You know what I mean? He didn't die twice in 2v2 and think, fuck, I'm inting. He just kept going in. And I think a lot of supports would be like, I'm inting versus T1, international, I should just play safe and stop inting. Nah, he just kept going.
Super strong, just goes straight in here. Keria tries to
I like that a lot. That's a lot of confidence.
As much damage as he possibly or to stay on Busio there. But they're gonna look for Yike.
Yeah, Yike does throw down the ulti though defensively.
Take the portal now.
Another cyclone in order to take him down and actually
took it
gets
first.
over the
That's kind of
wall.
weird. Nice TPs. Nice TPs. Faker has flash. Busio versus Faker.
Dealing with Busio here and does have to get himself
out of the way. Dead. 2 kills for KC. Okay. Cooking really hard. 3.7k up, 2 Drakes. Busio is running the map.
This is a crazy game from Busio. You know,
it is an insane kill game from Busio. If KC win this game, this will be the first series that has more than 3 games in it so far at MSI. But it's only day 2, I guess. The good thing for KC is like, it's okay if nothing happens for the next 5 minutes. They have 2 Drakes and they scale well. That's fine. It's not like they have to, like yesterday comp with DCG. Where they had like Lee Sin, Camille, Jin, and they had to full send it. KC don't have to send it. Just get me that Mountain Soul.
Everyone else is that 24-7 record versus
always make sure against Cassio if you're in a lane, just when you're checking bushes, just backstep a lot.
Try to grab that 3rd dragon, move towards that Mountain Soul. That would be so nice.
You get first strike from Herald?
They are going to be able to take a tower.
Yeah, nice charge to come on through here.
I guess
the tower
damage.
will be going down. Shelly should be ushered towards the inner turret.
You get first strike, you drive the Herald, you hit someone, you get gold.
Another charge. As we have Ona being discovered by
Faker's getting a lot of space in bot here.
Journey to get himself out of the way, but here is the charge, and there is the denial.
He's getting a lot of space. He's getting XP, he's getting gold. Yeah, who's going to answer him? But to be honest, this Herald play didn't...
Whoa, Flash Miasma to come down from here, who's looking to chase Faker down. He is going to flash.
Ezreal is going to kill Faker.
Previously, but flash on Syndra means that, yeah, he's a sitting duck. As True Shot Barrage will be avoided by Faker going the same direction that he was going already.
Oh, they're trying to set a trap. Owner is actually here. They're going to look for Yehu.
Oh my god. It's a horror.
Outplay that, he says.
I just feel like what Yehu did, I see why he did it, because Faker QE'd the wave, which is Syndra's stun, so Syndra had no CC, so he could just flash on him.
And then he realizes, Owner is here behind me. We have a
but I don't think you need to do that. You know, I think you can just catch the wave, push, and just get ready for Jake. I think Cassio R flash is amazing for a team fight against their champs.
A little bit too far. Assumed that Faker would have gone back to base.
I don't think you need to do that. But Syndra no flash against Kiana, Camille, Renekton, that's nice, but I really like Cassio flash against Bard, Syndra.
Much more scared, especially against the composition that
barrier for the ult, yeah, makes sense.
Barrier going to be used just to block the ace in the hole.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's Faker stun. To come on through here as I believe Faker over the wall, finding a few angles.
Faker is quite strong now. Kiana needs a better position. The Kiana position is awful right now.
He also used his barrier there.
TP from Kana with the shield.
Kana's looking for a fast start to
Lucio flashes, they're forcing onto Faker.
He's going to lock down Faker. He's going to die for it,
but Kana has a big fight here.
Absolutely massive, and Kana gets into that backline. Pays gonna have to try
and get
himself out of there, but netting a crocodile, that is a difficult
nice flash. He can block him here.
To catch the blast cone, and now
can they chase? They should be able to. Doran's gonna have to defend Pace.
Out of this one with a full health croc, but he's gonna try his very best to do as much damage.
Double for KC. Does Kana live with Triumph?
No, he doesn't. Turret shot and he will fall.
Big shutdown onto Renekton, but the important thing here is KC will get the Drake. That was much better from KC. The team fight, that was great. They TP on the left, Yike comes from the right, and they sandwich a bit. They had like Busio, Yike, Kana, and this was a great setup. I liked what Yike did there. His position was not good. He's just standing on a ward in front of 3 people. So he goes like this, and he pulls them a bit. And then in comes the back, and then they're getting hits from so many angles. Oh, it's great.
Confident engage from Busio. Busio knows he's going to die there, but it doesn't matter.
And then the Kiana ult is crazy. Boom.
Busio with the engage, and then the follow-up
into a Cassie ult as well.
Kana is in the middle of your whole
it hit the clone, so it only hit 2.
Busio is just on one this game. This man is on a mission here.
I saw that W into the wall, Yike. I saw it, but I won't tell anyone.
Both yesterday and today. One of those
that Renekton team fight is like Renekton
sound a
wet
little
dream
bit silly
position.
when you read it out.
It really is.
Definitely.
Just play the dragon. Yeah? No tweaking. Make sure Baron's warded. Make sure Baron's warded at all.
Well, Yike is going to have to flash
Carry
out
man.
of the way.
Make sure the Baron's warded, please. T1's looking for picks. They're looking for picks, but we're going to push bot and base. Nice. We're going to E backwards. We're going to chill.
That's going to feel good. So they've got a flash and a barrier for in this game.
Solo kill? It's a solo kill. He has no flash.
He's going to find Faker. Scatter the weak is not going to work because he's not very weak.
Solo kill for Yehu. Big pace in the game now for KC. Very big pace. Huge solo kill for Yehu. I'm not going to lie. I was skeptical of Yehu coming into this MSI. I think he's been playing amazing so far. Against DCG and now against T1 so far. I don't think that game 1 was his fault at all. I think he's been playing super well. He's very, very, very reliable so far. It's only the 5th game so far, but you can't fault anything so far. 2 minutes on Drake.
We're going to be looking at
look at the level in mid because of Roa. Yehu is going to be 16, Faker's level 13. Cassio's almost basically 3 levels up.
But KC have just been so good at pulling the trigger. There's Tempered Fate looking to lock down Busio here as Doran making his way in.
They saw him.
He is unseen as he looks for the angle. Body Slam doesn't work, but there is the cast. Supreme Display and Talent under only the tank. And they take out Kalist before anything had even happened. And it's just free hitting for Pays. Kana with a massive ultimate, but it doesn't do anything.
What? What? How did they do this? They bardled a Camille and TP on a half flank, and then they just get 4? How?
Dorian TP's in, and Owner flashes in. The cask is there, knocking back Kalist, whose flash came out a split second too late to avoid that cask, and then Faker and Pays are untouched. Yehu arrives with a TP, but his whole
the
team
angles
is
that T1 find in the mid to late game for 5v5s or engages
it's so reminiscent of the series
are
against
ridiculous.
TL yesterday. You know,
they are absolutely ridiculous. I'd have to rewatch that fight, but how did Doran get Kalist? Oh my god. How do they always do it? KC's still okay. It's a massive throw, but it's pretty doable still for KC.
You got to be perfect.
Well, they're going to look for it here as Busio gets over the wall with a hook shot. The dash cannon to try and get him out of there, but that hex tech.
Oh, that's a massive channel. Oh, that's a massive channel.
Faker, the unleashed power though, and he's taking so much damage. Pays.
It's giga losing for KC.
As he gets over the wall,
Busio went in way too fast. Oh god, they lost the game. It's over. They lost. You are not serious. They lost this.
And I just feel like T1
You're not serious. They lost this.
Skip into the finish line. As Faker eating some honey fruit, Pays looking a little bit worse for wear. But yeah, who cannot step up. Yike, similar story as T1 look to deny
Doran can E-flash to Cassio here.
And get themselves back into this driving seat. 3,000 gold on the Red Bull Baron power play. And Yike, ace in the hole, finally comes back up again. And Busio is going to get on forward. That is going to be a gromp to go over to Yike. But
it's just one of those things where KC, it's similar to yesterday with Team Liquid. The game states that they had in these game 2s are so winning. I wish I could. It's almost like a 75-25 winning situation. And the lower odds that T1 have in the game when they're behind, the better the angles that they find sometimes to just come back. You can't just drop 1 minute of game time and just stop thinking and think, oh, we just need to chill and like, I'm fine here. You always have to play defensive when they're behind still. Because they will just punish anything. Anything. They will just find it. This is all in from KC. This is it. All in. Oh, the Q missed. That's one though. I think Owner might die. Oh, nice blast cone from Yehu. It's worth. Get the kill.
It was
Was it Owner who hit that actually? I don't know.
Take his opposite number with him, and now Doran, he just wants to teleport out.
Okay, we got a game here. We got a game.
Finding themselves an advantage in the fight once
T1
again.
has a lead. It's a small lead, I would say, in this position. KC still have soul point, but the fact that I said that T1 have a lead, even though it's small, when they were down 5k gold and 3 dragons 3 minutes ago, is that is fucking mental. The biggest problem KC have right now is pace is so strong. The Caitlyn has been getting so much gold. When you see Caitlyn's items, you're gonna be worried if you're an EU fan. Because he's building towards a GA now, and if he gets GA against Kiana, Renekton, Camille,
we saw the win probability.
then that's kind of cooked. Also, Faker's champ Syndra is really good this game. Renekton, Kiana, Camille, Syndra, 1 QE from Syndra, that champ is dead. Kana has a lot of tenacity though. I'm surprised Faker didn't build Zhonya's this game. He's against. I mean, he went Rocket Belt, I guess, which makes him tanky.
He's on 3 items.
But he's going Quick Bloom now. But surely Zhonya's against those burst champs is good. No, just full damage.
You're
or
looking
like
for that big
dash
fight
cannon,
from
I guess.
Yehu, because in most of the actual big team fights, he hasn't really been able to get super involved.
Big pick from KC.
I believe Paze
That's
is
a dead kill. That's a dead
He's
Paze.
going to go golden for a few moments thanks to
Big
Carrier,
shutdown
but
to
then will
Kalist.
be shut down. That is money over to Kalist as well.
There's
they get
no
to just
objective
set that
though.
One up. Now,
see what I mean? No, Busio still playing to go in. He went in twice and inted, but now he's still going. Again, ooh, I don't know. This is kind of anyone's game.
Starting to fall behind a little
The
bit.
scary thing now is just Paze has GA,
He's now
so that's a
working
problem.
in towards his armor penetration.
Does
And
that
you see Paze just picked up a
he's
GA,
spotted,
so
by the way. He's
decides
spotted.
to go
He's
defensive
recalling
with
on
the fourth
vision.
item here, makes a lot of sense.
I think Kalist might have Zidildas in base. That's pretty massive if he has that.
Because
Because there's so much armor on T1.
So he does
Busio, be
have
careful.
the
You can get
last
one shot. Busio, be
so
careful.
just went for as much flat AD as possible before the last fight, I guess, as Busio now in a little bit of trouble. Scat of the week is not going to connect, but the Cyclone a little bit
well, Baron's in 20 seconds and the support is dead, which means they have no wards, and enemy team is called T1. So I think I know where I'm going, guys.
That it does not actually do.
Can we ward Baron?
Now.
He refunded his GA and bought Armor Pen?
It's not even going to be possible.
God. He wants to ruin my KDA pick him. He really does. I swear to God, he heard me say it or some shit, and now he's pissed. The Baron's gone.
Getting chunked out. Kana's already chunked out.
Unless Yike is
really
a superhero.
It's kind of up to Yike and Yehu here on the side. Can they find an angle?
Onus Smite has been pretty good
Doran's
so
just
far
gonna
this
ult
tournament,
them.
and he also has Doran available. Supreme display.
I guess Doran ult is just
Doran's so tanky.
to taunt 3 people. That's his ult.
Not going to be enough. And they take the Baron in trade for their top
This is
laner.
fine for KC. Drake's up in 20. 4v5.
Cannon goes in, and he finds such a beautiful angle. Slicing and dicing does go down, but he's done so
Why?
much damage. Yike has to flash away.
It's 4v5 on the Drake, and you can just base TP with a Giga Shield.
There's, I think. You can see Paze is going towards top side here. They're actually TP for this. I'm not sure why Paze is not coming if they're going to commit to the play. Because Faker's in the area. He's trying to see, can I get there and make a magical steal?
Oh, this is still a close game. I don't know, man. They're overstaying bots for Faker.
Yeah, I think Faker is probably just dead. Yeah, Hextech ultimatum comes down.
Yeah, that's a kill. No shutdown though.
Onto Yehu
That's a kill, right?
As Busio is still trying to chase him down. Faker buying as much time as possible.
But Paze is pushing
those
top.
twin fangs are unavoidable. And T1, they are just trying to deny the backs so that
it's 20 to 20 in kills.
Turret. And perhaps
Soul
that is
for
going
KC,
to work.
Baron for T1.
Teleported over, looking for a bit of an angle
he tried to rocket belt the stun.
two here that are just
Flashes
trying
to
to
slow.
buy space, trying to buy time. They've got a blast
Jumps
going
over,
to get
blast
themselves
cones,
out.
ults the wall, gets it, kill onto Carrier. Busio no ult, gets the W slow onto Owner, has flash, Bomba.
There's a cask to get some space for Owner as
20 to 21.
I think the Rebel Baron
9
power
plus
play
10.
is not going to be doing
Wait, what was the picking of the kills per game? The most kills in a game? Was it 40 what?
Trade for T1.
Fuck, bro, I'm so addicted to pick 'em, it's crazy.
Kind of safe at the end
Well,
of the
there's
day.
definitely going to be more than 45 kills this game. There's definitely going to be at least 4 more kills for sure.
Back into a tough spot. The gold lead is nothing, but it is that Mountain Soul.
Well,
Owner has to ult here.
Whoa,
don't go too
deep. Yehu just does so much damage.
It's an Elder flip. It is an Elder flip.
So incredibly
Maybe,
quickly.
unless there's some random fight on Baron. But the Baron spawns 30 seconds before the Elder, which is either you rush it on the spot or you go to Elder anyway. Man, it's so many spikes. 3 minutes. Can you get GA? Can you get a Shojin? These are some big items because they're double GA right now. Can Faker get Rabadons? I wonder. He's only 600 down and Cassio has 4 items. He has 3.5.
But Mountain Soul or
Does he
not,
get
it is going to come
Rabadons?
down to the engages because if you bungle the engage
67k gold
as the
per
Kiana,
team.
as the Camille,
Team fights? Well, T1's team fight is just stay together and try and kill someone and disengage. KC's team fight is flank.
They're going to look
and does not see the Camille As Pay's going to get engaged.
What an angle from Busio. Can they kill him though? Because they're all going to peel now.
Golden, but it's going to take some time.
Busio's dead. Yike is maybe dead as well, but double GA proc.
Double GAs are going to be popped here for T1. Magical Journey comes
one
over.
Down. GA from Kana. Nice flash from Kalist.
Gets scattered here by
it's bad.
Fakers.
They don't have the damage. They don't have the damage. Just don't die. Why forwards? No, Kalist is going to die.
To quite land that mystic shot though, and now it's Owner making his way, and Yehu has to flash away and Pays.
Oh my god, they lose now. It's over. I think if they just lived there and run, they got the GAs out, but now the game's over.
Oh, this team just makes too much magic.
How did T1 win that fight?
Is great, but Keria is the greatest of all time. It shows you why. The
Bartle defended so hard.
It's true. The get Pays out after the GA. The locket to buy the time. Everything was perfectly played from Keria to get Pays out of there and get T1 their second win.
And match point in this series as well. The Unleashed Power.
Was a nice try by KC, but T1 is a bit too good in teamfights. It's insane the comeback T1 did.
Game. Unfortunately, it was not enough.
Another ridiculous comeback.
He's going to get scattered. He's going to get taken out. And it's going to be the Nexus turrets falling. But this game,
how did Pays survive there?
What we saw
how did Pays survive?
As KC,
we gotta
really
review that. We gotta review that. How did Pays get out there? So Busio goes over the wall
and does not see the Camille.
E, stun, ult. All right, we know where we are. We're in a Camille ult with GA. Keria pops the Bard ult. All right, we're all frozen. Well, three of us are frozen. Wukong spinning to peel onto Kalist. I'm gonna go frame by frame here. So Yehu rocket belts on the side here, and what you're gonna see from Yehu is he's gonna rocket belt and he's gonna Cassio W here. So there's no escape. So Pays is stuck. They're all stuck. He's grounded. Massive QW from Faker on the side. Actually chunks Busio super hard. You'll see here from Faker. QWE does a lot of damage. Pays goes into GA. Is that Cassio ult that stunned Owner? I think it was. Then Yike comes in with his ult. And he pushes the Wukong into the wall and gets his GA as well. But Doran finds Yike. Doran's TPing in right now. Watch Doran for a second. Comes in. Sees Yike. Boom. One pops him. So now he's taken the Kiana out. So even though the Kiana ult lands, he's one-popped Kiana. And Busio is also dead, don't forget, because Busio literally jumped in, got Bard ulted, got knocked up, and insta-died. Okay, so we know 2 people are already dead. 2 people are dead, and 2 people are in GA. So technically, it's like a 3v3. It's Keria, Faker, and Doran versus Kalist, Yehu, and Kana. But there's 2 people in GA, so it's a 5v3 in a couple seconds. So Keria used Locket already to keep Pays alive. He puts a portal right next to where the GAs are coming up. Pays instantly takes the GA, the thing. But the thing that you have to see here, and the game winner of the fight, is Keria's Mikhails. That wins the game. Do you see it? Keria puts the portal down, and he sees Kana's ready with Rage. And as Pays comes back up, he frame perfectly Mikhails' Kana's empowered Renekton stun. He's literally standing there waiting for it. He instantly, you might see it in the frame, a stun. Pays, you don't even see it because it's perfect. Captain Jack instant Mikhails Pays from the Renekton W. You can see Renekton doing this right now. You can also hear the sound cue if you listen to it. Listen to the sound cue. You'll hear. You saw it? He gets Mikhails out to take the portal instantly so that he can W the end of the portal to kill Kana as he escapes. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous what Keria does to them. That's the game winner for the fight, I think. You see Renekton, you'll see his animation for W. Nah, that's ridiculous. That is fucking crazy, bro. That is insanity. That's how Pays survives, because Pays is a passenger in this fight. He's stuck in a Camille ult. He can only auto-attack. Now he's stuck in a Bard ult, so he can't do anything. Now he's stuck in a Cassio W. Now he's stuck in GA. So for 5 seconds, he can't do anything. 6 seconds. Now he can play, but as you can see the stun. You can actually see it. I've actually found the pause angle. Did you see the stun? It's gone. Because if he gets stunned there and Keria doesn't Mikhails, Renekton would go through the portal right now and probably kill him. With auto Q, I would say. Because Renekton's pretty strong. Don't forget the Mikhails heal as well, right? He got in the portal before the stun. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Before the stun, after the stun, it doesn't matter. If he takes the portal stunned, he lands and he's still stunned because Renekton W stun is quite long with rage. So even if he doesn't get Mikhails, he's stunned here, and Renekton will just portal through and auto QE him and he's dead. Right?
It's fantastic with double GAs.
He would be stunned here right now still, and Renekton will be on top of him. And then I think it could get sketchy. Because the not being stunned makes it so he can hit Renekton in the portal, and he can EW here. You can see the animation. It pays EWs, and he can crit auto here. Watch the HP. Boom. That was an auto attack from Caitlyn. Insta-Sterex proc. That's another auto attack from Caitlyn. This wouldn't happen, right? I'm not saying KC would have won the fight. I think they would probably lose the fight, mainly because Faker has ult, right? In my opinion, Faker has ult here, and regardless of what happens, Faker is going to press QR on Renekton. So I think there's a world, I would probably say in a simulation, where the Mikhails doesn't happen. Kana kills Pays. Faker kills the Renekton. Because, think about this, because if Keria doesn't insta-Mikhails him, Keria... Maybe he would get the Mikhails... Keria dies to Ezreal ult, Pays dies, Renekton dies. It's 2v3, Doran portals out, now it's 3v2. Actually, it would be a bit closer, you know. It would be a bit closer. It would be a bit closer. I think T1 will still win the fight. I think the main reason the T1 win this fight is because they have GAs. Playing Kiana against double GA in late game is just fucking cringe. I'm not gonna lie, this team fights from Kana POV looks so sad to play. I think this looks like such a sad team fight for Renekton. Just watch Renekton's team fight.
And does not see the Camille.
He rocks up, gets some rage, ults. He gets Caitlyn E'd, so he's slowed. Then he's walking up, gets knocked up by Wukong collateral, gets knocked back by Syndra, still trying to get on someone. Then he gets knocked up by Wukong again. And now he E's, but they're in GA. So now he has to wait for the GA. And then he stuns him and it insta-Mikhails. So he thinks I'll chase him. And then he gets insta-popped here. And now he's trapped on his GA. Like, this is the worst fight ever for Renekton. This is the most depressing fight I've ever seen on Renekton ever. I think the only way Kana can play this better is he just flash stuns Faker now. I think that's probably his best angle. And he has E up here, so he can probably E through the wall if he flashes. He needs to flash stun someone. Like, he just has to. And I think the best target is probably Faker. But I can see why he doesn't do it, because the prime target is Pays, and everyone's screaming, Caitlyn, 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 Caitlyn in his ears. So he's probably like, oh, where the fuck's Caitlyn? So I don't blame him too much. Varus is open, Ryze is open with the Nivea Ben, Gnar is open with Vayne Ben, and Lulu's open with Nautilus Ben. There's 4 OPs here, Ryze, Varus, Gnar, and Lulu. First pick Varus. They could go Jarvan, but Lee Sin's open.
I do think lethality.
There's no way they gave Faker Ryze with the Nivea Ben. Shibao. Wait, this is fucking perfect, this pick. The draft will be a little bit weird here, because they need to match Ryze, and I think they also need to pick Gnar. So that means they have to drop jungle. They're gonna go Xin Zhao and not drop jungle, and they're gonna not pick Gnar either. They're gonna pick Annie. Wow, okay. I mean, Varus, Xin Zhao, Annie is pretty solid, but the setup for Gnar here was pretty good. If I was Doran, I would take Gnar here on 3. The problem is, does T1 bot lane have champs into Varus? They should do. Normally into Varus you play Jhin, Ziggs, MF, Yorick, Blind, with bans. Interesting. Well, T1's bot lane options are Sivir, Jhin, Ziggs, I would say. MF.
Yep, that is literally every Yorick match.
I wonder if KC can flex the Varus top into Yorick and pick like a bot lane combo into the Jarvan, like Zeri. Okay, I was gonna say Zeri Lulu. Zeri Yumi is pretty bad with your comp though. I think you need a melee support. Sire Rakan.
So there are some differences.
Varus sucks versus Yorick.
Definitely is a fun pick.
Okay.
People like it a lot in pro play, obviously.
Well, Yorick's good into ranged tops, I guess, right? So then they can't flex Varus top. But T1 thinks that the Varus is going top, because why would you ban Lulu? Varus Lulu is in the lane. So T1 kind of thinks it's going top, because they picked Yorick as well, which is good into Varus top. Unless they're banning Lulu to cover off one bot lane combo blind, and they're going to ban a top laner now to cover off another top lane combo blind. No, they just ban Lulu Rakan. Wow, they think the Varus is going top. The Xayah Rakan was possible from KC. I wonder with these bans if they're taking Zerion for? Is that like the play? Yeah, Ziggs, Jhin are good answers to Varus. So already I think this Varus is going bot. And the Varus, like we said. I mean, Emilio is good against any. Nico, nice. What do you pick into Yorick? Do you just go Jax here? I feel like Jax into Jarvan, Lucian, Yorick is pretty good. Kana Jax, maybe? Olaf? Nah, into Jarvan it's bad. Yorick also. It's not that nice. He's gonna go Gnar into Yorick. Isn't that pretty good for Yorick? Alright, Emilio on 5. Well, I would love from T1. I don't know if he will do it, but I think something I would be a bit careful of as KC this game is if Jarvan tries to split the map bot somehow. On red side, like blue into Raptors into red bot side, invade, or like level 1 walk in. Yeah, I think Jax could have cooked there, but Gnar is okay. I think top lane doesn't really matter too much this series. In lane, you know, it's not like a huge top lane fighting top side lane. Here it is. Some kind of split map bot would be nice for T1. Some kind of late invade or some kind of check on bot side, but it looks like he's just going to start top side. Doran's helm on Varus.
And if they lose this game, he will then be 0-4 in series
with bone plating.
So, that is tough, but I will say, he has been playing quite well.
Oh, they're getting a bit spaced here. Oh my god, they're getting spaced.
There is the barrier out of Kalist. Pace still has his. But no heals remaining on either
There was an auto cancel from Varus, which kind of made Pace want to go back in. Oh my god, a double W as well. She-Bal.
It can be hard against these kind of comps sometimes actually stand
W hits
fire,
again.
For long enough. But if you do just engage the initial,
nice shield,
kind of go from Owner and Doran, then you may just be fine. As both these bot lane
they're gonna get level 2 now. They could die here, by the way.
Might see a flash.
He could W flash auto.
Oh
my god, bot is over, by the way.
Just to make sure the Boostio is out of there as well.
Bot is cooked. No flash Lucian against... no flash Varus rather against Jarvan Ryze. Could be bad.
You know T1 is going to get to, and you know Kalista is going to have
okay, Kana.
But it will be one of the T1
members
he
has W in 1 second.
To force it. So Pace holds
gets the stun, gets the rock, gets the Mininar here.
Finds a bit of health with the Q, but Mininar comes in.
Oh, he tried to flash auto.
Can't quite get the auto.
Nice try by Kana. Yo, Yehu has a kill angle here on Faker. If he levels up to 4.
And he does get the shove under the turret.
This minion now.
I thought that was going to dissipate earlier, but back to the earlier point. Basically, Keria or
Pace. He doesn't have electrocute, he has Airy. Never mind. Maybe he doesn't. Alright, the wave's bouncing bot, and there's no flash on Varus, so Yike's gonna lane gank bot to try and save him here.
And Owner is now down here with no flash on Varus.
Yeah, Yike is here as well though, going for a little bit of a defensive play. There's the flash flag and drag.
Nice counter gank by Yike, but I don't know if it's enough.
Just getting taken down. It's gonna be first.
He missed his W. Yike is gonna die and give double buff to... Okay, they're lucky there, KC, because Owner got the kill as he died. If Lucian got double buffs here on a bouncing wave, I think the game would be unplayable. But now it's still unplayable, but less. Yeah, Yike missed his W. He missed his first W. I think if he hits his first W, because he's level 4 with 2 points in W, I think he won't have the flash, and it'll probably be 1 for 1. Oh my god, the wave's bouncing and Faker's ganking bot. He's dead. He's dead as well. Faker's here. It's another game where the game's over 2 bots. Yeah, the game is just fucked in bot. Pace didn't have the barrier, he didn't have the flash. There's 0-3 in bot in 4 minutes.
Close to a 2,000 gold lead at 4 minutes.
4 kills to T1. That is really rough stuff
boy.
Here.
It's just jungle bot. This is so T1. They play bot 2 bot 4 bot. If you watch the W from Yike here, it misses on Owner, I think.
He's not going to go for an EQ flash. Instead, flag drag, so he gets that full damage
hits
down
Pace.
onto Kalist, focusing him down, even with Yike in position.
I think Owner would die now if the W already hit, and Yike could maybe flash out instead of in.
Kites well and creates space for
could be a bit less worse.
Yeah,
Wave's still bouncing. And Jarvan's getting bot crab, so he's quite close to 6. If Owner does Grump here, he could get 6, but he wants to cover them.
Yeah, clears the ward, but now you've got the Jarvan moving down. They know exactly where Yike is. He knows that he's seen.
Solo kill top. Solo kill top. Big solo kill. Oh, solo kill mid as well? No, close. Very close. Faker has flash here, and he's going to get level 6 in 1 minion.
I kind of want to see the top lane again because
Kana is cooking. Kana is cooking really hard.
Yeah,
He's using Zeus' skin as well. He's a level up in top. Don't look bot CS. Oh boy, I'm not looking at anything bot these days. The health bars, the CS, the KDA, I don't want to look at anything.
You very quickly get to
see any of it.
in this game.
I feel like Kana's had a
lot of champions. His
decent series.
Olaf, for example, some of the best that
especially in lane phase. I feel like he's done pretty well against Doran.
If there's anyone that can do
really
it,
well.
Probably I'm being mean. Let's have a look at this little fight towards the top side, though, as the Gnar back.
It's another kill. They're just going to target Doran this game.
He does have some ghoulies here, but he is just going to
They're just going to target Doran. Kana versus the world this game. And the world is T1 bot lane.
He's going to try to reset that wave because he needs to get it in.
Sneaky owner. Sneaks around the pink.
He will be able to do that because he has that power.
Yehu has no flash. Yehu's going to maybe die here if he walks into Faker. He's checking with Tibbers. He sees owner. Okay, nice play by Yehu.
Good job with the bear.
Yike will get the bot crab. God bless. He might get some bot camps as well. Owner's on top side and he saw him. Carrier's pulling the blue buff to slow him down. Yike didn't even do the crab.
Would be tough to knock
Owner just did one grub and crossed, and he's gonna get crab and his bot camps. Oh god.
Very good at the get in the back.
Pace? No cleanse, don't forget. He has mini ult though. Oh god, they're gonna 2v3
There's the culling from Paze. He's spacing beautifully. As Busio taking a lot of damage himself, as that's a relentless pursuit.
Paze and Carrier are literally 2v3ing them.
At the result of that play, and Carrier throws down the ulti. He was holding onto that one.
There's no Varus ult, and now Owner's here.
Owner's here.
In the meantime, exactly right. If you start that fight,
okay, no heal.
You have to make sure you finish it quickly.
Everyone's a bit on edge here.
But Owner is going to be taking a lot of damage here.
Yike goes in. Owner Q's back, flashes out.
But he has a brilliant barrier to keep him alive.
Everyone's 1 HP.
Also absolutely fine. Yehu in this mid lane.
Kana's ran down here. Oh no, is that fucking Busio being Kana? But he's 1 HP. There's Kana.
As a teleport behind is looking to try and finish this.
Nice flash over the combo. Owner will probably die.
Yike just gets destroyed by Paze. Gets over the wall, picks up the double and Kana. Can he protect this?
Oh my god, the Melio Q. And the Varus Q didn't hit. And they're all out. What did Paze just do? I want to see Paze's POV there. Now Doran's back in the game, kinda. Faker? What the?
The next one is Yehu finds a solo volo onto Faker and doesn't.
Yo, the solo lanes of KC are cooking. Everywhere else is on fire. Faker thought he could EW the Annie there and kill Annie 1-for-1 trade. 2 grubs to
Paze has
KC.
been devastating on this pick before, and he's demonstrating that. Right
Kana's
here at MSI,
kind of sacrificed his whole game now. This is sad for Kana. His bot lane needs to swap, so he has to give all his wave to Kalist now and let Kalist hit plates while he just zones away Doran. So he can't really play his lane anymore. His game is just stand there and hope his Varus can carry and get back in the game. Oh my god, look at Lucian Gold, ready? 1.9 is going to like 2.5, 2.4 or some shit. After the wave, this Lucian is out of control. He's not pushing the wave, he's scared of getting... Why didn't he push that? He wants to get the top as quick as possible or what?
That have the most wins for KC to be staring
oh,
down
that
the
hit!
of, but they are not going to react to it. They are just going to kill Doran again. That's going to be their plan. As Doran does find a bit of health back with that Q, and actually
3 kills
it's
to Kana.
taking a while to kill him. Kana will
297 gold is also not bad for the kill. And he gets the tower. Kana is back. He was already still ahead, but his lead is back. The KC fans are still chanting.
To last game and
winnable.
The advantages he was able to build, this was
it's gonna be fucking impossible, but let's see.
7-2-7 put as well.
On hit Varus does do damage.
On the Annie.
He just needs a bit more items. Kana is now hex gating bot behind the Yorick, who has no flash, but Doran's pretty safe. The Doran dive is maybe possible, but Owner is around is the only risk. But I think they have to dive Doran. Otherwise, they have no place on the map. They're bleeding top plates, and their bot lane is getting absolutely bodied for some reason. I don't know how they're here, but they're here and dying.
as Light Slinger who will be able to take down the Varus. So
like they killed Doran, but no one's laning top again. There's no one laning mid now either. There is just 2 open lanes, and they kill Doran.
So strong. They're gonna look for Owner though.
Owner is playing a bit cocky here. He ulted the knock-up, but oh, that's unlucky they didn't go to Kana. Owner just trolled.
It is, but gold lead really at all.
Ow! 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 That's a 2-item Lucian at 15 minutes.
Owner and Faker were there to basically just keep him safe.
Yeah, and Yike taking so much damage. He flashes in to get the knock-up onto Pays, but he gets himself out. He's got the ulti from Carrier to keep him alive.
Spreads onto Doran.
Yike goes in, but Doran just being that front line.
That's another kill for KC.
Turns up, Faker on the flank angle is able to take
Yike
down
dies.
the jungler.
Busio goes in, lands a root onto Pays, gets a bit of damage down. Rise ult doesn't get him out. 2 for 2.
Yeah,
look at Kana's score.
But being able to get flash
He's
off of Pays is
6-0.
worth his life. That is worth its weight in gold. As Yike goes in here, Pays and Carrier kind of flexing on him, but Yike was there very early, so he's able to push them back. Carrier has to flash out. Doran gets rooted up by that Chains of Corruption, and in comes Kana, so they're able to burst him.
What happens if they click to the right here, Casey? No, they go on Faker.
I don't think Pays really recognized that he was
coming. Yeah, he has flash here, Pays. I think if they went to the right, it would be a nothing burger. So I think it's correct that they went on Faker. There we go. Now the Europeans can stay awake a bit longer.
You put all of this effort into getting Kana ahead. He has 6 kills. He's up 2.6k. If he can find a flash ult.
Oh, good flash from Ona. And,
they need to fight this Drake here, Casey. Busio doesn't have flash. Doran's pushing top with GP. And for once, T1 will not fight the Drake. They will just give it and play the map. They will get gold on Yorick, they will herald mid, they will lose bot tier 1, and they will play the map. Of course, Pays is the one who gets in the herald.
Which always makes me a little bit nervous, but
the engage numbers
aren't around.
Nice ult timing from Kalist, but great ult by Carrier. Doran just got 4 plates, but Kana got bot tier 1.
That is ridiculous, as we're going to see
Doran has flash. He has no MR, though.
Or at least having a flash.
Yeah, I mean,
Pays hasn't died yet, which I think makes him a bit upset, so I think he's trying to die. But Carrier's not allowing it.
At 18.5 minutes,
he's trying to ruin everyone's pickings.
He
Dying the Drake was good, but they lost a lot of gold for it, obviously. Kana's going to have to carry so much weight on side lanes. He needs to, like, go, and he needs to fucking... One of these sides, he needs to do so much work on. I put Doran for highest KDA. Well, there's no Drake here, but a bot crab is spawning.
Pays needs to play well, but we're expecting...
Oh, the ult on the boost.
Oh, God. Almost finds the Pop Blossom, and now the Realm Walk just to try and get...
Hey, that's pretty good, though, for KC. That was a crazy Rise ult. He has ult here. Meganar ult, no flash Pays. Kana's carrying the game. And they're going to get Nash here, KC. Kana is carrying the entire game.
Yeah, that's a 1k.
He's legendary. 3k up against T1 on match point.
Here for free.
They just Rise ulted into a double Annie-stun. Doran's just listening to music and pushing sideways. KC get a Baron. Okay, we won't talk about what Busio did.
Let's have a look at it one more time as it started off so nicely for T1.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good play here. Busio just gets locked into the Cataclysm, tries to flash out late to try to get on Pace, can't do it, and they're like, oh, we win. But
great timing by Yehu.
And they are realm-warping into every ability. Chains of Corruption is up, Crescent Guard is up, Kana is there, Tibbers is available. Everything is there. You're not that tanky at this point.
Great play by Kana, seriously.
You're going in and you're trying to like instantly Zonias and bait the play. They just didn't have the tools to do it.
Kana, can he carry? They have Baron here, KC. They want to play on 2 lanes. They're going to drop top, give top tier 2, and play hard for mid bot, trying to find a fight, get some towers.
But this game is even now.
T1's wave clear is pretty shit.
And not to
unless Lucian can really start playing up. Kalist has flash as well. The gold is evening up. Faker's still pushing. And he's going to base and catch.
And they're going to try to just trade here on the other
Kana's
side.
fighting Pace. Jumps out.
Pace looks to be a bit of a 1v1 battle, but Carrier is there to
Kana may be in trouble here. No flash, no jump. That's a kill. Flash ult from Carrier to make sure. Yehu chases Faker, looks for a solo kill. He can Rise ult out maybe. Whoa, doesn't even flash, just Rise ults out with the Seraphs. The Baron is kind of fumbled here from KC. Kana loses his life, not his flash.
Scary
and Drake's up in 10, so I think Drake is free for T1. And Annie also flashed and didn't get Faker. And he'll catch up with Rod of Ages. Yeah, Kana too far up. He probably thought he was way stronger than he is. Like, that Lucian is quite fucking OP.
And it is Hextech Soul, which is...
He needs Randuins, I think. If he has Randuins, he's probably safe. Owner's here though, and Pace is moving up. No flash from Busio.
For so many years.
They're greeding a bit for this tower.
Zona just presses Cataclysm, gets himself
Okay,
out of it.
Yike eat the Krug there to get out of the Cataclysm. That was pretty good. This tower should die. And now there's no tower spot, so they can catch bots really easily. Yeah, KC cooking a little bit.
Yeah.
But instead, able to get out of there, no problem.
I've seen this play before. As Pace just goes into melee range with
God.
a Mini-Gnar, and he's happy
That
to do
Lucian
so.
is a
Chases
fucking
him
demon.
down relentlessly. And it's
That Lucian is a demon. Kana needs Randuin so badly. That Lucian is so fed. You know Doran, they kill the Gnar and he's like, nice! Well, the problem is Soul in 3 minutes. That's the problem for KC. T1, Roa, proc for Faker. He's a level down still, but
interrupting it sounds like a pretty good idea as well, but there were no options.
Like, Kana needs more gold. He's got so much, but he needs Randuins if he wants to stand any chance in these fights. Okay, back to targeting Doran. When in doubt. Okay. Actually, Faker's even in XP. He's slightly ahead. He must have just caught so many waves.
He's now sitting in the mid lane, and we'll be able to clear out that wave.
Just Pace's items are ridiculous, man.
T1 have that
this is going to be destructive.
They always think about Baron. That is the thing. And Yike actually is going to get dashed on by Pace. The Crescent Guard comes in as they look to try and use Ona to peel, and down he will go to the
my God, Yehu got one shot. Pace reacted to the Busio engage. It's a pentakill for Lucian at this point.
Oh my God, T1 are just going to mow them down. The Narn to 4.
Oh my God, Pace was ridiculous there. Pace's APM is insane. It's not fair. This T1 bot lane is so imbalanced. It's crazy. A 3-0 on KC, really? Man, jungle bot for KC got slammed this series.
10-1-7 on Pace.
T1 is 6-0 now against NA and EU.
In this game number 3, and T1 will move forward here in the play-ins.
They had a dinner reservation and it looks like they're going to make it on time. Now they wait to see the bracket unfold, because next up is TL versus DCG. Is NA going to get knocked out? Is LCP going to get knocked out with their second seeds?
That's the hard question. Yeah, let's just give it to both of them. Yeah. Bottom lane.
We give it to the bottom lane. Desk, what do you think about it?
Fucking hell.
Right? They could definitely
part of
being
that was brutal. That was a brutal watch.
It's probably one of the best parts
what's
here.
What's mine is yours. Holy moly, though. Pace was just gliding on them in the last game. That was
Pace was crazy that game, yeah. And he didn't die as well. He died once, so the KDA pick'ems is doing good.
There it is, again.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, KC need to rewatch those games and fix jungle bot.
Difficult to figure out.
They need to rewatch the games and fix jungle bot, because mamma mia.
The series, not Doran, is Keria. Keria is the Oppo player of the series. He did fantastic there in that.
Did Keria have 100% KP at the
going
end?
back to the Bard game, being given his
fucking
best
hell.
champions,
well, hopefully G2 stands a better chance. I think they will. I think G2 will be a lot more competitive, but my God.
Was him initiating the action, and I do think it was definitely difficult. It's one of those player of the games where you're like, can we share it? Can we like have a really cursed Photoshop of both bot laners like combined together? But no, because I do think a lot of what the early action was especially in the Pyke game for me, it was him constantly.
But Plains is kind of going as expected.
Was just so sick. It's going to show up in the eventual.
It's going exactly as expected, to be honest.
Career, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, he was just styling on them. Just some phenomenal play on the Pyke.
What is the weakness to T1 bot lane?
Playing that supportive role for Pace, but I think
if you find out, let me know.
Both these players, not much time playing together, and yet they just seem so rock solid as a duo, and so much trust in each other. Pace, he will dive forwards knowing he has the backing of his support there, challenging Kana, who was hyper fed at this point, but he knows Keria has his back.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. Okay.
I think he was saying happy birthday, Kobe.
Oh,
so nice.
No, Keria's facing that way.
Well, that was a quick reality check for Europe. Oh my God.
As this was the bloodiest 3-0 in international history.
Fun to watch.
We are at the 11th MSI, 16th year of League, LoL Esports, and we continue to make records. So many kills.
That was a reality
If
check.
you're a KC fan, the opportunity was there. There were opportunities.
I think there's two aspects with it being the bloodiest series. One,
I'm surprised though, because
despite the series score,
like Kana is KC's best player, but their bot lane, KC bot lane's been pretty decent this year. I didn't expect him to get this fucking bodied.
I just want to say,
Jungle bot.
I did vote for FaZe. You know, I'm happy with Keria also getting it too, but look at that Lucian bar at the bottom. Holy moly, he was doing some work.
That last team fight, straight up shock and awe. Like the ulti straight down on Yehu, like a Lucian ulti.
Lord have
flashes
mercy
away
for what
from
he's just done to
the
them.
Nico ultimate. Like he played those moments so perfectly.
He made it out the Yiking game.
Yes,
you know, oh, man.
all of it. That was incredible to see. And we're all in danger.
I'm in danger.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
We're still in there too. Yeah.
Everyone's still alive, and again, the fact that T1 do it in a 3-0 fashion, saving strats not only for potentially later on in the tournament, but that qualifying play-in game. They are one best
Yeah, it got baited in the last team
away
fight. Yeah, I
from
mean, the game was
making
already
it
cooked, but
into
he
that
didn't
main
get a bit
stage,
baited
and
yet.
They just look like the best team
120
here.
kills in a 3-0.
I mean, they did go
What?
for the play-ins for Worlds last year, and they won Worlds.
That was a short play-ins, but I just think right now, with it only being one spot, it looks so tough for these other teams.
What?
The fact they still haven't dropped a game, it's messy, but the decisiveness in the team fights is just so hard to match. You know, we've seen even HLE in their series en road to MSI had early leads, and there was that game where T1 just fought their way back from basically nothing. They are a team you cannot disrespect, cannot give it a single window to.
I will say, we're not focusing a lot on it because T1 keep winning, but top lane, maybe we'll focus on that later.
At some point.
Raz, final thoughts.
Oh my God. I thought they needed to warm up a little bit in play-ins. I think they're scorching red hot.
I think that they're warming. That's what warming up looks like.
Yeah, that Bunsen burner started immediately.
Yeah.
So that's tough.
Yeah, going to be pretty difficult for anyone to stop them. One series away
Man,
from
T1's
making
bot
it
lane is fun to watch.
to the main stage. We are
Very
seconds
fun to
away
watch.
from being joined on stage by that Oppo player of the
Keria
series
interview?
in the Verizon post-game interview. We're joining Keria. Let's send it on over now.
MSI 2026 플레인 스테이지 2라운드 승자죠.
MSI 2026 playing stage round 2 winners match.
완벽한 승리를 거두며
T1
4라운드에
take a
진출합니다.
perfect 3-0 victory over Carmine Corp and advance to the next round. Joining us now is T1 support Keria. Congratulations on the win. Thank you very much. Since we are in Pageon, I have to ask you this too. Keria, do you like bread?
제가 빵을 또 좋아하는데
I
Bun,
love
that's bread.
주말 사이에
My
또
Korean.
순대빵이라는 빵을 좀 좋아해서
Especially
왔습니다.
the recent trend, the trending bread right now is the 3-0 bread, and I think we were able to bake that up.
Hey, Chef Keria.
And with yesterday and today's victory combined, how did that 6-0 bagel you baked taste? It was really good. I liked it. With this win, you guys moved one more step closer to the bracket stage. How do you feel after taking down KC? KC is one of the strong teams, and they have a lot of experience. So we were looking forward to the matchup, and I think we were able to have a great game together. And then in game 2, KC let your Bard through. How did it feel from your side? Honestly, my recent Bard plays was not up to the expectations, so I wish other teams also let it through so that I can practice Bard a little more.
너무 잘하시더라고요. T1의 한 방은 정말 대단했습니다. 중후반까지 핑퐁 과정을 주고받다가
And T1, the game was going back and forth, but the team fight was the key to success. How are T1 always able to turn the game around with team fights? We had such a great
Does anyone see it?
And in the mid to the late game,
Among
we
Us?
all know what to do, how to play out the game in order to get the win. So I think it's a combination of all that. And Keria, this is your 5th MSI. Compared to when you first stepped onto the MSI stage in 2022, what do you think has changed the most? Back then, I really wanted to be the GOAT support, but right now, I can say I am the GOAT support itself.
You are the GOAT support.
And just one more win, you will be heading to the bracket stage. What kind of mindset and ambition will you bring to the next match? So far, it was a double elimination format, so I was not too scared, but next one, we have to lock in, you know? One loss and we're out, so we're going to lock in. Thank you very much, Caria, and please give it up one more time for the goated support itself, Caria. Thank you very much.
That is the only disadvantage of winning too much. It sounds very silly, but the way the bracket is structured is it doesn't reward you. It's just the way league brackets in general are structured, right? Like, you can beat KC, but then let's say in a random world KC win, and then they play against each other and KC wins. That's it. Doesn't matter if you beat KC before. They're out. There's no like third best of 5. You know what I mean? That's the only like KC losing the series doesn't matter at all if they just beat DCG or TL. Now it only matters in the next series. This series doesn't really affect it.